Hello and welcome to Information Labyrinth. I am Dr. Marvel and today I will be covering the Edinburgh Comic Convention that was held at the Edinburgh International Conference Centre on the 2nd and 3rd of April 2016. In this episode there will be a few walkthroughs throughout the building during the 2 days it was there, as well as interviews with some of the exhibitors and also with some of the celebs that were also kind enough to be there, and with the man behind it all, James Lundy. I will apologise now beforehand, as the videos were taken on an Android device on a selfie stick, so the videos may be shaky and the audio may be hard to hear.
Dr. Marvel here at the Edinburgh Comic Con, at the Edinburgh Film, at the Edinburgh Comic Con, at the Edinburgh International Conference Centre, the 1st of April 2016. I'll take you on a tour of everyone preparing today, so we can get a view of what's going on. You can see here we've got the staff working and getting all the exhibitors in, giving them their folders and making sure they all know where they're going. Further in here you see we've got where the artists are going to be. Some of the artists in that, and we have got quite a few dealers and a couple of actors as well you may recognise or may not. We've got a load of comic stores as you would expect. We've also got where people have actually built a vehicle from Star Wars. We will get an interview with them later on. Here are some of the artists that have come here today, some with a very unique style. Some have actually done comics, some are actually writers, and so on. Again, we'll try and get an interview with them later on. As you can see, there's people still setting up. Not everyone's actually here. All the customers are outside. And over there, you can see people setting up. A lot of artists today. Actors and actresses will be sat up here. They will be doing signatures, possibly selfies at obviously at cost. We will come around later on to see when more people are here. We also have some actually shops you may recognise that are here. We have Forbidden Planet has got presently here, which we will go around there shortly. We have a lot of memorabilia and films and all that right here, along with the big stores. Someone has actually brought in some models as well. We'll try and grab an interview with them. Around here, as you probably recognise the company right here called Forbidden Planet. They have come to take part. There's also a Harry Potter store which you'll hopefully get around there shortly. We'll cover some more of the stores later on when they have arrived. Around here, quite a lot of stores here as well. You can see, as I was saying, about a lot of the mythical sort of stuff from Harry Potter and stuff. And then I'll edit that last bit out. Hopefully not concerned. Right. Don't worry, I'll put it above your head. That's all right. Right. Yeah, right. Just getting things from a blog on the internet. This bit, yeah, this bit. As you can see here, as you've just seen, customers are starting to come in. It's all priority first, and then all the regulars. So we'll take a quick tour around the place and see what we can find. There's a hero registration around here. There'll be talks held in this room here by some guest speakers. You see here it's time to get all the preparations have been made. See, we have some of the active extras coming in. You may recognise some that have been in Game of Thrones and many others. 24 and some voices in games as well. See, there's quite a few stalls here. We'll take a right round. We'll try and get an interview with a couple of the artists and staff here. So we're having someone has built an X-Wing and we will get an interview with them very shortly. Some names here you may recognise, some you may not. We will go through a selection of them later on, include with some pictures. These is where some artists will be, some local, some famous, I think, but we will find out later when they start coming in. Here.
Well, as you can tell, it got pretty breezy, pretty fast. Anyway, the first interview. It's the guy who's behind it all. You know, he owns his own shop, which we'll find a link down below later on. Now, he took time out of his day to try and hold an event he wanted to do all his life. It's been running for a few years now. It's the first time it's been held at the Edinburgh International Conference Centre. the man of the hour, James Lundy.
I'm here with James, who is the organiser of the Edinburgh Comic Con 2016. James, a few questions. How long have you been running Comic Cons?
I've been running Comic Cons about 3 years now.
Okay, and what got you into doing them?
I've collected comics since I was about 8 years old. So it's been 32 years worth of collecting comics.
Alright, and is this just, do you just only arrange Comic Cons, or do you do anything else in your spare time?
I work part time. I've still got a job actually. I work in Edinburgh. I'm a bouncer. You know what I mean? So I've got to keep the wolf from the doors because these things. Oh, thank you very much. What's that for?
Do that then. So this part-time job, so you do that and you do arranging Comic Cons on the side, is it?
Yes. Well, we're professional now. Do it full time now. Yeah.
How many Comic Cons a year do you host?
Just one.
Just
Edinburgh
one.
Comic Con.
Alright, and is this the biggest as today as the Comic Con this time been bigger than before?
This has been the biggest so far. Yes.
Alright, okay. And do you want to say what you? I've heard you have your own little company online as well.
Well, here a comic shop. We sell comic books and sell all of our merchandise. It's part time. It's not bad. It's okay. It ticks over. Honestly.
Alright, well, thanks for finding some time out of your busy schedule to come and talk to us.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Take care.
His next actor has been in some of the popular games you may have been playing lately. He has a voice role in Black Ops 2. He has a voice role in Halo 4. Also, he is also the voice of Altair in Assassin's Creed Revelations. And he has also had a short role in the film Punisher Warzone. This is Cass Anvar.
I'm here with Cass Anvar, who some may know was in the Punisher Warzone as the Doctor who revealed Jigsaw, as well as Altair in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Cass, thanks for taking the time to answer a few questions.
Sure.
Yes, how long have you actually been an actor?
Since I was in high school, most of my life.
Was there any particular reason why you chose to be an actor, or was it something you've always wanted to be?
No, I didn't want to be an actor in the beginning. I was going to be a scientist, and then I got into acting in high school, and once I got bitten by the bug, that was the end of it.
And now you've been obviously in Assassin's Creed. Have you been in any other games, or?
I'm in Halo 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Command and Conquer Generals, I'm in Star Wars Clone Wars, and I even made an appearance in Archer.
Okay, and it's the most known one would be Expanse, is it? So, well, the most modern one, I think it would be.
The most recent and probably soon to be most famous thing will be The Expanse. Yeah.
Okay, and which would you say you got any particular favourite of films you've been in?
I mean, Expanse is probably my favorite character that I play. I was in Argo, which is great. I enjoyed doing Diana. I was in Room, which is probably my favorite feature film to date.
Alright. Do you want to tell us a bit about your character from Expanse?
Alex Kamal, I play a Mars-born Indian fighter pilot with a Texas accent. So he's the best fighter pilot in the solar system.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a safe journey home.
Thank you.
This next guy you may recognise from many different programmes or films he may have been in. He's been in Doctor Who as Father Angelo in Tooth and Claw. He's been in the TV series The Syndicate as John Kent. But you may know him mostly from an ongoing series from Game of Thrones as the Warlock Pirate Pri. Here is Ian Hanmore.
I'm here with Ian Hanmore, who played one of the memorable characters from Game of Thrones season 2, which was the Warlock. What was the name of the Warlock again?
Pirate Pri.
Pirate Pri. And what got you into being an actor?
Sort of midlife crisis, really. I came into acting rather late, so yeah, I was working in various jobs over the years and ended up in the post office, and then one day I just decided that I had too much, had enough. And so I embarked on a kind of short training period in my life.
And how long have you
Been lucky
been
enough to
doing
get away with it. 21 years.
it? Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is actually.
What's the other ones you've been in?
Very well. I've been in odds and ends, various programs. Waking the Dead, Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, Life on Mars, The Fates. Various bits and pieces. Turn up here and there.
Yeah, and have you been to many Comic Cons before? Or?
I've been to a few. I've not been for a while, but yeah, I've been to a couple. Been to 2 or 3 in London, one in Antwerp, and one in Dublin. All very different, actually, but nice. This one's, I suppose, it's kind of it's the usual kind of format of all the stalls and what have you, but it's nice. I find it really interesting, and I love to meet the people. I find such interesting kind of conversations struck up, and sometimes people you know. It's nice.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah,
I
no,
hope
thank
you
you.
enjoy the rest of your time here.
Hi, Andrew. Take care.
And you.
This next young lady is a British-born actress. She's been an actress since the age of 9. And she's enjoyed a huge increase in her stock while portraying Princess Shireen Baratheon in Game of Thrones. Since her first appearance in Kiss by Fire 2013 to The Dance of Dragons 2015, she has touched the hearts of fans the world over. This is Kerry Ingram.
I'm here with Kerry Ingram, and she's basically gotten us some time out of a busy schedule to answer a few questions. Kerry, can I please ask, how long have you been an actress?
I've been an actress for almost 8 years.
And is this something you always wanted to be, an actress, or was it other things?
No, actually, I wanted to be a paediatrician when I was 3, but that didn't really work out. So.
Okay. Now, what's this about? Kerry, obviously you have brittle bones disease and that. Has it ever stopped you doing anything?
Not anymore. It used to affect me a lot when I was younger, but I've been having treatment since I was 6, and it's sort of made it to the point where not a lot of things stop me from doing anything.
Okay, is there ever any times in that you, due to the condition that you have been able to do something during your career?
Not really, apart from a lot of forms having to be signed. So if a certain role wants me to do, like for Game of Thrones, I had to do horse riding, I had to sign a lot of forms to say, get the doctor to say that I was fit and well to do it, blah 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 blah. But, no, apart from the odd aches and pains, don't really get much.
And you also attend some Brittle Bone Society conferences. And you attended, was it last year's?
Yes, I've attended most of them since I was born. So I think the odd one here and there I skipped.
Attended any more?
Yeah, I'm going to the one this year, and then obviously it depends on where they are. If they're accessible, then I can get to them. It depends on my commitments.
Okay. Do you have any upcoming roles at all?
Yeah. There's a 8-part miniseries coming out called Barbarians Rising. That's coming out in the summer, and you can see the one episode of that on the History Channel.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I don't want to talk for that. Right. Well, thank you for taking the time out to answer a few questions, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
This next gentleman, he's been in numerous British comedies, such as Absolute Fabulous, Black Books, and My Family. But perhaps he may be better known for his portrayal of the character Syriel Farrell in Game of Thrones. This is Miltos Uranimo.
I'm here with Miltos, who has been in the Game of Thrones that is most recently known by people. Miltos, thanks for taking the time to answer a few questions for the viewers. Can I ask, how do you actually pronounce your last name?
My last name is Urolamo.
Urolamo.
Yeah.
And what was the name of your character you played in Game of Thrones?
Syriel Farrell.
And how did you get into that?
I was cast. I had a casting through Nina Gold, who I'd known for a long time, and I read originally for Lord Varys, and although they didn't think I was right for that part, they could see that I could do Syrio, so they gave me Syrio to read, and I did, and I got it. And then I did some training, but I'd had some sword fighting experience already, so I'd worked at the Royal Shakespeare Company.
I was actually going to ask that. That's the next question, actually. And what other films or series have you been in as well?
I had a couple of scenes in The Danish Girl with Eddie Redmayne. I am to be seen in a new film coming out this year called Tulip Fever with Christoph Waltz and Zach Galifianakis.
Okay.
And I had a small part in The Force Awakens. I played a green pirate in Maz's Castle. And I am currently playing the Fool in King Lear at the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester.
So did you always want to be an actor, or did something else get you into it?
No, I never wanted to be an actor. I became an actor by force. I was shanghaied into being an actor by other actors. No, I did. I mean, my parents are Greek. I was supposed to run a fish and chip shop for the rest of my life, but for some reason, and I still don't know how or why, I am an actor.
That seems to have worked out for you.
Yeah, a lot of hard graft, a lot of poverty, but I feel very privileged and very lucky. I get to do some cool things now.
Definitely. And have you been recognised much at all?
Sorry?
Have you been recognised much today and yesterday?
Yeah, I wasn't here yesterday, but yeah, people come, there've been some really lovely people who said that they've come just to see me, so why, I don't know, but I'm sorry, I can't help that. I always take it, I can't take it for granted,
Yeah.
Come and, want my autograph. It's a strange thing. I feel like I'm very lucky I get to do an extraordinary job, but,
Right, well, thank you very much for taking the time out to answer a few questions.
My pleasure.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
An actress who has been in Star Wars Episode 7 Force Awakens, World War Z, and in Attack the Block. This is Artie Shah.
I'm here with Artie Shah. Some of the films she's been in is Guardians of the Galaxy. Artie, can I ask, what got you into deciding to be an actress then?
So when I was in school, I enjoyed drama and sort of capturing audiences and bringing characters to life. So that's the first time I got the taste of wanting to be an actor.
Well, what's your most favourite role you've played?
They're all so unique and different that I can't say I have a favourite one. But for example, Guardians of the Galaxy, getting to hold rocket raccoon's gun was one of the best experiences. And then Star Wars, being Maz Kanata's motion capture double, I got to hold a lightsaber, and I was like, oh my gosh! So every single character is very different and fun.
Brilliant. And have you got any more coming at all? Or?
At the moment, no. There's a few things in the pipeline, but you just have to wait and see.
Brilliant. And do you expect, have you had any interest yet at all? Coming to your store today?
Oh, yeah. We've just set up, so I've had someone come by, but early, so yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the convention.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
His next gentleman is a Scottish actor who has most recently appeared as one of the First Order Generals in Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens. Also appears in various TV dramas and series such as Gallows Law, Eagle, Valhalla Rising. This is Ronnie Bridges.
We're here with Ronnie Bridges. Thanks for taking some time out to answer a few questions.
No bother.
Could I ask, what were the most memorable films that people would remember that you've been in?
Quite a few, like Valhalla Rising, obviously Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Decoy Bride, Strictly Sinatra. Not many.
Yeah.
There's been a lot. I just keep forgetting what they are.
And how long have you been in the acting career?
About maybe 60 years now.
Well, and did you have any particular reason why you started acting, or?
No, it was just by accident. I used to have a prop hire company, and someone took a photograph of me, one of the set designers, and that evening I got a call from Peter Capaldi's own company to play a gangster in his movie. So I did about 10 weeks in that. And after that I did Rebus, I played a detective in that, and then obviously the work keeps coming in.
Oh, have you had any of the offers recently, or?
Oh, well, I'm penciled in for the new Star Wars, but that's all I can say at the moment.
Say again, sorry?
Penciled in for the next Star Wars.
Okay.
But I can't say any more about it.
Is there any films that you would have liked to be in?
Not really, no.
And have you been quite busy the past 2 days?
Yeah, I've always been busy here. It's a great convention. It's really good. Well organised. We get well looked after.
Would you come back to this event?
Absolutely, yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. Alright, thank you.
This next actress has played Lyta Alexander in Babylon 5. She's also been in one of the classic films, Army of Darkness. She's also been a stunt double for Laura Dern in Jurassic Park. This is Patricia Tolman.
Hi, I'm here with Pat Talman, who is an actress who's been in quite a few films. Pat, can I ask you, what got you into being an actress at all?
I think I just always wanted to be an actress. I didn't exactly choose it. I started acting when I was like 2. It was just something I've always wanted to do.
Oh, that's brilliant. Can you talk some of the films that people would recognise that you've been in?
Well, I think one of the more popular films would be Night of the Living Dead, 1990, the cover remake, and Army of Darkness. And then I did the TV series Babylon 5, and I've been in over 50 episodes of Star Trek, various stories.
Which one?
Well, Starship Mine is one. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there is.
On Voyager, Next Generation, and Deep Space Nine, I was a stunt double for the novicer and Carol. And on Generations, I was the stunt double for A.T. McFadden and Ensign Rowe, who was played by Michelle Forbes, and then all these guest stars. And then if there was just a small part where they needed an alien that was going to die soon, that would be me.
Okay. Have you been to many Comic Cons before? Or?
Yeah. I live very close. I'm in Los Angeles, so I live very close to San Diego, and I get invited to San Diego Comic Con every year.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Enjoy.
And you. Take care.
This next gentleman, he's an artist. He started early his career at DC Comics. He collaborated with Wolverine's co-creator Len Wein on a backup story in Justice League of America issue 30, 2009. I followed this up by penciling the S.H.I.E.L.D. series from 2009 till 2010. More recently, Marco loaned his considerable talents to the new 52 relaunch of Swamp Thing. Of course, you might have picked up by now, the name of this artist is Marco Rudy.
I'm here at the moment with Marco Rudy, one of the artists. Marco, can I ask, how long have you been doing artwork at all?
Well, I've been doing artwork ever since I got a pencil, so like when I was, 25, 28 years ago, more than that.
And have you done any for companies at all?
Yes, I've worked for DC Comics and I currently I'm a freelancer, but I'm doing stuff with Marvel Comics.
Oh, fantastic. And who's your favourite character to actually draw then? Do you have a favourite at all? Or?
Probably the Silver Surfer.
Oh, fantastic.
Coming out.
That's right, I do that.
Yeah.
Grab that one again then. So who's your favourite character then?
The Silver Surfer.
So that's fantastic. Well, thanks very much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll catch you later.
Yeah, enjoy the show.
Now, if you're a gamer and you've played the Mass Effect series, then you will be aware of the main character called Commander Shepard. Well, there's one guy called Simon, and he pulls it off tremendously well. So well, he's actually a recognised cosplayer that attends many comic conventions, and he attended the Edinburgh Comic Con this year, and I got an interview with him, and this is what he had to say.
I'm here with Simon, who is actually a known cosplayer. Who are you dressed as today?
Commander Shepard from the Mass Victoria.
And did you make the costume yourself?
No, it was actually made by a friend of mine called Keith Brown. He made the entire thing for me because I was struggling at the time to actually make it myself, but we got there eventually, as you can clearly see.
How many Comic Cons have you been to?
I have been to about 3 so far, because I only started last year running MC in Glasgow, so this will be my 4th currently.
Okay, and do you know how long it took to make it all?
3 months.
3 months, that's brilliant. Well, can we get a shot of you with the helmet on at all, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to ask you the same question. Just going to get a shot of that. Yeah, that should have done it. Yep. I'm here with Chris and Nigel, who are comic enthusiasts, so I think that's right, is it?
Yeah.
And did you build this yourself?
Yeah, we built everything you can see here in the garage. From scratch. Using sticky back plastic and cardboard boxes and washing up with bottles.
Must be a lot of pots to go through then.
Yeah.
So do you do any other like ships or other Comic Cons?
We also have Doctor Who set up with TARDIS and Dalek and Cyberman, and we've just been working on a superhero set with Batman and Superman, and we've got a Bat Searchlight.
I think I thought you were going to say Wonder Woman, then I was going to say which one are you going to be that one?
We have got a Wonder Woman and a Catwoman.
Have you?
Yeah.
How many conventions have you been to then?
Oh, well this year, this is only our first one this year, but last year we did 3 last year. I did a Doctor Who one earlier this year, which was the first one for Star Wars.
Okay, any more in the pipeline?
Oh yes, another half a dozen to see before the middle of the year, and then we'll see from our back end as well. Hope to get another half a dozen in as well, so this year.
Who started the first one? You or?
Well, Chris was making costumes in his own right, and I was building things in my own right, and basically we just got together and teamed up to work together.
Oh, fantastic. And there's no arguing, is there? Or
no, it's no arguing.
Designing?
No, he doesn't. I tell him what to do and he does it.
That's what you do, I think.
Don't you, Chris? Say yes, Nigel.
Well, thanks very much for your time, both of you. Taking time to speak to us.
This next gentleman is Keith Crawley, who is a designer and builder of miniature models, mainly from the Star Wars series, but he has made others as well, as you will clearly see here.
I'm here with Keith Crawley, who has made quite a few different models, which you will see shortly. Keith, what got you into making models?
Basically we couldn't afford big toys, so I thought when I was much younger, obviously, right now, that's really much changed it. And then it was this one, Star Wars Joy, back in 1992.
Okay,
and what was I asked my father, you build this different hull and I'll detail it. And he said, okay, thanks. But of course by the end of the day we were both detailing, and that's what started it off. That was the first thing. And then obviously after and all the others followed on shortly after. And it's a case of once you realise you can build one thing, you can build it all. So we just kept at it, and eventually we started to run it in the house. So we had to talk to, well, I went to build the block cable, and that was stored in the room somewhere, I don't know where. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I said, basically, because we didn't have it, we thought could we make it. That's what got me involved. I mean, I've collected them all the kits when I was younger. Yeah, but it's always nice to pick up.
And do you just display them, or does anyone have commission you, or?
Well, we have been commissioned in the past for smaller things. Obviously, the bigger things would just be an absolute nightmare to take home. But we've done smaller things. But most of the time, they just sit at home, what we've got on a shelf somewhere. So if anyone comes down, oh, look, we've got that there. And the dragon head is actually usually stuck in the corner, so no one sees that until they leave the place, and then they go. So, but yeah, this is only the second time we've exhibited a lot of this stuff in the last 10 years. We used to exhibit years ago for different conventions, but then we took a break. So I thought it was long overdue. I had to dust them down.
Yeah.
And it's good to see them back out in the light of day again.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
I hope you get lots of interest.
Thank you much. Enjoy yourself.
During the time at the convention, it came to light that although there was quite a lot of doctors round, looking obviously for Daleks and whatever, it took a while, but we found there was actually a Dalek there, and I got some footage of one as it was making its way round, terrifying the nation.
Always following down.
Following the wind.
already from Florida University, but I did like those ones.
So for those of you who do video, it'll be a video of nothing, but I'm trying to see if there's anything.
Actually, I haven't really seen much of the new series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're old series.
Yeah. Matt Smith is mine.
Yeah, several times. Just to see.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's so funny though.
I don't know, it might not have been.
Watch your backs, people.
Oh, he's fast in there, isn't he? Oh, there he goes.
You should get your butt cut off. Hey, I know what the guys there. He didn't listen to me back. What? What's back?
Maybe we should see if they've got oils in. Sorry. I'm videoing.
I don't
Just
wanna-
videoing for
I don't wanna
him.
ruin it, though.
Oh, that's alright.
Sorry, folks.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Sorry.
Trying to hold the escalator. How you just watch yourself.
I didn't do that. Oh.
Watch your feet.
Is that like you're going to take it down? really crazy, darling. You know that. You're really crazy. Yeah, you're really crazy, darling. Listen to me. Hey, darling. I am your board. The answer's last time. I said don't touch me.
It's funny how the kids are, isn't it?
Hey, Charlotte! Look at me! Charlotte, look at me! Don't touch it! Not very nice to charge. Don't charge, Charlotte. No, you can't. Darling, look at
Do you want a picture with Charlotte? Get them to speak a bit louder. Get the Dalek, who wants a picture with her? Go next to her. Who wants a picture with the Dalek? So. There we go. Sorry. That's all right. Sorry.
Oh, righty there.
What time is it, by the way? Do you know? Can't load the time on the phone. Coming up half one. Oh, that's fine. I was thinking about the top competition that's on at 4.
Say alrighty then. Super. Take care now.
Yeah, he's trying to kill me or something.
That's what their job is. Finally got some footage that last I can use.
Sorry?
Been feeding for ages and I finally got some footage I can use.
Do you know if someone's like controlling it with like
I'm not saying I don't know anything about it. So I can't and I'm not even going to ask what's happening after that's done. I'd far to keep the mystery.
That's too bad.
But if you want, I know someone that can build a remote control one. The guy over there, one of that X-Wing, one in the green costume, he's built one.
The dog's making a break for it. He's running. He's running. And he's gone.
Just use.
What's your feet? What's your feet? You realise you can just do this
No, you don't want that.
How
do you explain that?
Huh? Kids. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Grief.
Yeah.
What's your feet, sweetheart? What's your feet?
Again.
Hey, darling. You're a big dum-dum. You're a big villain. Stop.
You're out, aren't you?
Leave me a dollar. Oh my God, I feel like. I know. then. How many
Screw you, you just ran over my feet.
There you go, now my phone's running down.
I'm an 8-year-old with
Thank you for watching. This has been Dr. Marvel on Information Labyrinth. Lastly, you will see the people that came in cosplay. There was quite a few that turned up, just to prove that you're never too old and never too young to take part. So get out there, people, enjoy yourselves, and don't worry, you don't have to be a tailor to get a costume. Just buy one in. They look just as good sometimes. Until next time, farewell.